Stand up and cheer. It's time for Green and White Tonight. Here's your host, Brad Appleton.
Hey Bobcat fans, and welcome to Green and White Tonight, the Bobcat Sports Showcase's version of a late night talk show. I'm your host, Brad Appleton, joined this week with the volleyball players Lexie, Hartnett, and Leah Petrovich. Girls, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Now let's just start right out of the gates. You two are both out-of-staters. Lexie, you're from New York, and Leah, you're from Pennsylvania. Tell me a little bit about your high school careers pre-OU.
Well, I can start. High school career was a little interesting. My high school team wasn't actually that strong at volleyball, but we had a lot of fun as a high school team, just hanging out and trying to win, which didn't always work. But as far as club volleyball, I got involved sophomore year of high school, which was a little late. But it was a lot of fun and a lot more competitive, which really was something different for me, and I really liked that, and that carried into college.
Right, perfect. Leah?
And I'm from Pittsburgh. My high school team, we did pretty well. I think we got better as years went on, but the competition was pretty good in Pittsburgh. And I started playing club ball in 8th grade, and that's always competitive, and that was pretty fun too.
Okay, and I was doing a little background research. I hear you were a Wendy's high school Heisman winner.
Yeah.
Does that come with like a life supply of Frosties, or how's that work out?
It didn't actually,
No?
and I had no idea what it was, and my athletic director told me that I won it for our school, and I was like, okay. And I guess you enter for other levels and things like that, but all I won was like the local level, but
there you go.
no
so
Frosties, no fries.
Is that the athletic director who chooses that, or was someone watching you from Wendy's that you had no idea? Like
yeah,
Dave Thomas
I don't know.
I
don't know if I was nominated or if they pick per school. I really had no idea how it worked.
Well, besides the lack of Frosties, sounds like a pretty interesting thing, right? Lexie, I heard your parents were both athletes. Did your mom play volleyball, or did your dad play volleyball, or how were they involved?
Yeah, neither of them. My mom did track and soccer.
Okay.
And my dad played baseball and football, both at the same college, Franklin and Marshall, in Pennsylvania.
I gotcha.
Yeah, but actually my siblings also played different sports for me too, so we had a big variety, which was actually kind of cool because we could support each other in different
Everyone
areas.
had their own thing kind of in the front yard, I guess.
Yeah, but definitely a good athletic environment at home.
Okay, and I hear your brother goes here too. Does he play any sports here?
He does not. He does intramural hockey.
Okay.
He's into ice hockey, but no varsity sports.
A little selfish of you holding on to all the athletic genes, I guess.
Yeah. I guess so. No complaints.
What made you two choose Ohio?
I chose Ohio because of volleyball. When I came and I visited the girls, I could just see myself sitting in the locker room with them, and then I could see myself playing on the court with them. And I think that's really important because that's where I'd be spending all of my time.
Right.
And I knew that was a great group of girls, and that's what really attracted me. And you know, the other bigger things, I knew the school was going to be a great education no matter what I decided. And I really liked the coaching staff as well.
Okay, so yeah, all those things kind of factored into it. How about you, Lexie?
I'd have to say the biggest thing was the team also. We just get along really well as a team. We all like each other a lot, so that's good. As Leah said, we spend so much time together. That's definitely important. But I also wanted to get away from home, get out of state, just so I could meet new people, have a different experience. And the campus is just gorgeous, so that was another selling point.
Right. I also understand that you used to play rugby.
Correct.
Tell me a little bit about that, because that's a little more contact than in volleyball.
A bit, yeah. Rugby is actually, I think, my favorite sport in high school, actually, just because it was so different, a lot of fun, definitely more aggressive. There's lots of tackling. You only wear a mouth guard as equipment, so different from a lot of sports. But I guess it was just a way to kind of get out frustration, and it was a lot more.
She was
running,
an angry child.
Yeah, you don't seem like you'd have too much built up, so I'd be kind of afraid to.
It was a lot of fun, though, definitely, and a great group of girls also. So.
Did you ever get any bad injuries, or I guess more importantly, give any?
The worst I had was a concussion, no broken bones or anything, which I was kind of like a little dazed out of it, but that was it, so not too bad.
And how did she turn out at the end of that hit?
How did what?
The girl who hit you, did she have anything?
Oh yeah, she was probably down on the ground.
Okay, good. At least you got yours in then too, right?
Exactly.
Back to sport, or back to volleyball. I don't know too much other than the whole like bump set spike thing, and that there's 6 girls on the court. What position are you guys, and can you tell me a little bit about how it's played?
Well, I'm a setter, and setter is also kind of like the quarterback of the team. We're running the offense. So when the other team is serving at us, we give I give the hitters calls. Go, F, those are all of our signs, and they know what that means. So when the ball comes over, that's what they're going to run no matter what. At that point, they don't know what I'll set, and sometimes I don't even know either. But I'm just mainly running the offense.
So you have to be very vocal out there.
Yes, very vocal.
Does it get annoying listening to her yell at you the whole game?
Extremely.
Yeah,
No.
I was going to say, yeah, she seems pretty brutal.
I'm just kidding.
What do you play?
I'm a middle hitter, so I'm in the middle of the court, if that makes sense. But I mostly hit and block, so she'll give me the call and I'll run that, and when she sets me, I try to spike it and get a point. And then I also block, so that's my form of defense on the court. Just try to stop them and block them in their faces.
Well, you have to give us calls for blocking too.
Also true, yeah, we have
So
calls.
She's like the lead blocker,
okay, so
yeah.
she's trying to make you look bad.
Yeah, we give hand signals to show our team who we're blocking on the other side of the court.
Okay.
So left, right, and middle.
Okay, cool. This season as a whole, you guys are in the middle of a 5-game winning streak. Congrats. About to head out onto the road. Can you talk about this year, how it's been so far?
Yeah, I think it was unexpected, the very first loss of MAC play. That hasn't happened while we're here, and
Oh, wow.
Ryan would call that the hiccup, and that's one of the hiccups that we could make during this year in our run to winning a championship.
Right.
I think we responded pretty well to that, obviously, with a 5-game win streak now. I think we just need to keep playing consistently and know that not every game is going to be a 3-set win.
Right, yeah, you didn't drop a set during
right.
that 5-game winning
And
streak.
I think now as we hit the road and start to play the MAC West teams, we're going to need to be prepared to play a 4-gamer, even a 5-gamer,
right.
to get a win.
You guys are 8-2 at home, I'm pretty sure. Lexie, what does that home environment do for you guys? Why are you so comfortable? Obviously you practice there, but there has to be something else.
Yeah, the home court advantage is big for us. We love our fans. We've been in the top 25 for fan attendance for as long as I've been here, even before that, which is really great. But just to see our student section out there and a bunch of just Athens residents out supporting us means a lot.
Means a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Helps having them behind you, right?
Definitely.
This is a young team again this year, correct? What is the team like as a whole? How obviously you girls spend so much time together, so you obviously get along, but can you talk a little bit about the team?
Everyone's really clicked this year. And all together, not by class. I mean, people do get together by class, but all together we all get along, and that's something we encourage when freshmen come in. Like, don't be scared to talk to the seniors. It's okay. We're not going to bite you. We want to get to know you. We want to be your friends, and that's gone really well. And I think that speaks volumes out on the court when we play together. That we're all friends, we like each other, and we have good chemistry on and off the court.
Yeah, I'd also say a bit of a difference from last year is just the amount of competitiveness out on the court. I just say, compared to last year, we're just a little more vocal, a little more active, and really trying to fire each other up on a daily basis, and that's been good. Yeah,
do you feel that comes with being a little more comfortable with everybody, or just knowing that?
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I think that could be it too, because the freshmen last year are now sophomores, so they're comfortable, they know the ropes now, and feel like they could probably speak up a little bit more, and that definitely contributes.
I got you. Last week I had football players Skylar Allen and Eric Herman on the show. We talked a little bit about social media and how a lot of the athletes use that here to kind of connect with fans and all that. Do you guys have Twitters?
We do.
We do,
yes.
yeah.
She actually just got one.
I'm actually new to the Twitter scene. I got one probably
You want to give a shout out? Want to say your Twitter names?
It is Lexie Lane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leah, what's yours?
I'm Leah Lou 5.
Yeah, I heard that you gave Eric a hard time for saying his.
I know.
Here you are plugging
and
yourself.
I told Lexie, I told her, I said, make sure if he says about it, I said, don't do it.
Well, there you go. And you did it. So he's.
Now I know. Now I know he set you up. He's in trouble. So.
I know. So do you girls, are you big on the Instagram and Facebook and all that too? I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that stuff.
Yeah, we are up on it. I wouldn't say overconsumed with it, but it's fun.
If you get addicted like me, it's the best time killer you'll ever. Best time and class killer, I guess. Yeah, it's great for both of those. You guys are roommates?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that, living together and then seeing each other at practice? And do you have
great.
classes together? And
no classes together this time. But living together, it's funny because we always need to know like where the other one is. And with Faith too, she's our other roommate. It's like, did you leave for the combo already? Oh, okay. We just like, oh, you weren't here. We weren't sure. And it's like, well, it's okay. We can survive without each other, but we're just so used to knowing each other's schedule and knowing where everyone is that that's how we operate.
Kind of weird. Yeah, I understand you are called Mama Leah around your house.
Yeah.
What's that
well,
nickname?
She just has a mother nurturing atmosphere that she brings, which is really good.
Yeah.
But Yeah, she just knows what's going on and keeps us together. She's kind of the mom figure.
You
so
the head chef too, or?
Not really.
We used to cook meals together, but that kind of fell apart a little bit just because.
It usually does with schedules and all that.
It does. It gets busy, especially in season.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. I understand. So, who's the messiest? How about that? Or does Mama Leah just take care of all the messes no matter what?
No, we're all pretty good about it. We take
Overall,
turns
pretty clean.
unloading the dishwasher, and if you make a mess, you clean it up. Like, we really work well together living with each other, and we all have our own rooms and bathrooms.
Oh, perfect.
So
Yeah.
it works well that we don't have to deal with anybody else's mess.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
Do you
bad.
live near the combo, make practice easier and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Close. It's about a 6-minute walk.
Oh,
so.
yeah, you have it calculated then?
Yep.
Okay.
If we
6
could have
minutes
gotten
exactly.
closer, we would have, because that's where we're at all
They've
the time.
got the dorm rooms in there, right?
Okay, except for reliving our dorm years. We didn't exactly want that.
Yeah. And obviously Athens is fun. Everyone has fun on the weekends and stuff. What do you guys like to do, nightlife-wise? Where do you like? Where's your go-to spot?
Well, we're newly 21, so we're
Okay.
we're
Testing
slowly
the
finding
waters,
out.
yeah.
We're slowly finding out where home base is for us.
Your meeting place?
Yeah, but we like to try out the different places, and
Yeah.
you know, wherever a good crowd is, that's where we
Yeah.
usually like to go to.
What about food uptown? Chipotle fans, Wendy's, what do you like?
Fans
Chipotle.
For sure.
Chipotle.
Probably my
It's hard not to
favorite.
be.
Yeah, I'm a late night Big Mama's girl.
Okay, yeah.
Occasional Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's, yeah, Jimmy
Yeah.
John's isn't bad. They had
Pretty
those
good.
dollar subs. You guys
They
get in
did.
on that?
Line was
Yeah.
a little long. I passed up on that, but
I had
should've.
someone holding the spot for me, so
There
it
you
was
go.
great, yeah. Let's see here. Traveling with the team. We talked, you girls are always together because you live together, but when you're with the team, we did a segment actually on Showcase when you guys went to, what was it called, Magic Mountain or something?
Celebration station.
Yeah.
Celebration Station, yeah. That was close enough,
Yeah.
yeah, Fantasy World. But do you guys often get the chance to go have fun like that? You guys were go-karting, mini golf, everything.
They usually like to plan one big event during preseason while we travel.
Okay.
Since we've been here, we've actually got to do a lot of cool things. We went to Martina McBride's studio in Nashville, which was
Wow.
called Blackbird Studios, and we got a tour and got to see all their acoustic rooms. We got a tour through Dallas Stadium.
Oh, the Cowboys one?
Yeah,
Wow,
we
that'd
we
be
got to
pretty
kick
impressive.
we got to
That
kick
was
field
cool.
goals on the field and do
Anyone make one?
plays. I did.
No
Yeah, that's
way,
like my
nice
highlight.
job.
I think it was like a 10, 15 yarder. I
Wow.
forget, but I was
I'll
pretty
have to
proud
see
of
the
that.
video to believe you, of course, but yeah, we'll see.
wish we had
Yeah,
it.
we'll see.
But then, yeah, when we went to North Carolina, we went to a place called Celebration Station. It had go-karts, bumper boats, mini golf,
Yeah, everything.
just something to keep our mind off of, you know,
You need something to
Right.
kind of keep you going, right?
right,
Yeah.
when we have like a big lapse between game day and
Yeah.
the other game day.
What's been the most fun place you guys have stopped at? Cowboy Stadium, obviously, sounds
That was
cool.
really
and
cool.
Pretty
Sounds like you've
we
had some.
also
I
went
missed
to
you, yeah.
when we played at TCU. We went to Rascal Flatts, was it concert?
Oh, the concert.
Oh, that was in Louisville. What? I forget what we did in Texas.
Yeah, it gets
Jeez,
confusing.
just
No,
too
Texas
much.
was Dallas.
Glad you're having fun with my
I
tuition.
know.
money, Yeah. Don't even
Oh,
remember it.
come on.
I'm kidding.
We have
You girls deserve
boosters.
it. You work hard enough.
I forget what the other year was, but yeah, Dallas Cowboy Stadium was pretty
That's
cool.
pretty neat.
Yeah, cool. That's yeah. I'd love to see that stadium. I hear it's awesome. And don't they have that huge like?
Huge
It's a
jumbotron.
boat.
Yeah,
It is
jumbotron.
huge.
Was it on when you guys were there? Did they?
Yeah, they were just showing commercials though.
Yeah, just ads and stuff
Okay.
like that.
So yeah, that's cool. One thing I like to do with guests. Do you guys have any hidden talents for me? Leah, I understand you can make it
Nope.
kind of funny.
Nope.
Kind of no.
Nothing.
Not gonna do
I
it.
can't
no?
think of
no?
anything.
Are you sure?
One way.
Are you sure? I think you should.
I don't know
Nothing?
if it's
No?
a hidden talent.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Lexie, anything from you?
I got nothing, but yeah.
Well, I appreciate you girls stopping in. Thanks. And don't forget to catch the Bobcat Sports Showcase on WOUB Friday nights at 11 and again on Sports Time Ohio at 4 o'clock. I'm Brad Appleton saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you around.